Okay, so today we're talking about The Mandalorian. Yep, The Mandalorian. It's coming back. It's coming back, but are we excited? It's coming back in 2006. I feel like Disney just needs to be put out of business at this point because they had this roller coaster ride that they were riding on Mandalorian success, but they will not give these guys the credit. Okay? When one man can step in and make a show so profound that it carries your entire streaming service completely, you have to wonder why they don't say, hey, we'll give you anything, just keep doing it. But instead, they treat some of these guys that are carrying their entire platform just like they treated James Gunn. They're treating these men like they're nothing. But then these people who do nothing for their platform, that literally destroy the very fabric of what... I mean, Disney has acquired such powerful IPs that honestly they should be unstoppable. They should be making more money than they know what to do with. They should be absolutely games, movies, TV, you name it, bro. They should be killing it. They have infinite money almost to put toward these projects. And yet they're throwing them down to garbage. They're giving money to garbage projects that fail. But Mandalorian's coming back. But how do we feel about that? Because here's how I feel about that. I feel like they tied it in with other shows that were not as good. They focused so heavily on the Mandalorian being a vessel for other shows and other plot lines and other things that they needed for other shit that didn't do as good, that I'm not that excited. I used to when this came out, I was every day. I was like, today's Mandalorian, I'm watching that. Go. I was addicted. Like I think a lot of people were. But it's been this huge gap between this and that. And where are we with the fact that Pedro Pascal will not continue to do Mandalorian? There's no way, right? There's no way that he continuously just comes back and eats shit for this role. Because one of the main problems of this role was in the beginning, okay, to his benefit, it is what it is. But he's playing a guy that's supposed to wear a mask. A lot of these actors, to be fair, do not like that. They don't like that because they want to be known for the guy that did the thing. But he's got so much more going for him. He could get any role he wants right now. He's beloved by so many people. And he does not need this anymore. I think at the time he took this role, Game of Thrones was ending. And quite frankly, he got killed off, right? And he was a character that people really cared about in that show. And then when he died, we were shocked. And he had to find other opportunities. But as it were in 2025, he does no longer need those opportunities. Those opportunities are knocking his door down left and right. Does he need to keep catering to Disney to pay the bills? I think no. I think that they could just keep offering him more money and eventually he'd take it. But does he need to keep doing Mandalorian? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, they'll offer whatever they need to get this done, I'm sure. But they're coming back. Now, are we talking about, you know, that's something I should frame. So, this series is reportedly coming back. But this main thing is talking about the movie. There's going to be a movie, and it's going to have them in it. Who knows if it's even going to be done by the Favreau or whatever. You know? Who knows? Who knows if it's going to be done by the people who actually care, wrote, planned, and did all this stuff for this universe, that really did it carefully and good. Who knows? I think at a certain point, a movie, right? Do we care? And then the next series is supposed to be coming out, but it's uncertain. I just think I'm at a point where I'll watch it, but like, who gives a fuck, right? I want to hear y'all's opinions on this, because to me, it just feels like we had something really good and it got mismanaged by a company who produces mostly shit nowadays. They just cannot seem to do the right thing. If there's two doors, they always pick the wrong door. With this, they're picking the right door, but it's like, well, we waited for like years. Do we care? Do we care anymore? Is the momentum gone? Because meanwhile, in that gap, they have just absolutely shit all over every IP they can think of. So it's like, I think part of me is like, you know, who gives a fuck? But I really want to hear y'all's opinions on this. It is coming back, though. It's coming back. The fourth installment and a movie seems to be in the works. But let's just see where it goes from there. Now, what would really be pissed off is if Pedro Pascal's not in it. Right? If he's not even in it and they change the guy, that's another big issue. But I just really want to hear what you guys have to say, because, you know, bitching about this feels fucking good. And that's bad for me, because I'm bitching about something I fucking care about right here. A lot. I care about this. I think it was so important to Star Wars to have something like this that was grounded and good, and it got everyone excited, and no one cared that it was made by Disney, and it had the right people, the right storylines, the fucking stuff we wanted. We wanted to see this stuff. But I want to hear from you guys what you think, because this is a discussion. I reply to every comment. I'm not just a ruggedly handsome potato, okay? I'm a guy who likes talking about shit and bitching about stuff. So, leave me a little comment. I want to know what you guys have to say.